Hello, James Graney here from internetbizuni.com, and in today's video I'm going to be speaking about something that's very different than anyone else that I hear talking in this space online, and that is about a failure. So I often hear people speaking about all their successes, and people are very quick to talk about their successes, but not many will actually talk about their failures. But I do think that it's important that we do actually start talking to one another about our failures, because doing this we can actually all learn from it. Like, you, by just listening to someone else's failure, can actually learn to avoid these failures in the future for yourself, and I think that's very important. So in just a moment I'm going to explain to you about a product that totally failed for me, failed to get off the ground entirely. I'm going to explain that to you so that you can get some takeaways from that and actually learn from my experience yourself. But first, I'm just going to give you a small bit of background into it. So a couple of years ago, I created a company. The company's whole purpose was to create truly innovative products. Up until that point, I'd created products that were unique, but they weren't truly innovative products. I'd find products on Amazon, sell them well, and create my own unique versions of these products. This is what I still do today, but what I planned to do was have this company to create truly innovative products. And what I mean by truly innovative products was products that you could actually get patent protected. To get a product patent protected, your product idea has to be truly innovative. And this is what I foreseen as the future of private labeling. I will link up a video in which I speak about this just around about 2 years ago. I actually talk about this, about the future of private labeling, and this is something that I predicted will happen. I predicted that everyone was going to start doing what I have been doing, which was creating products that were, finding products that were selling well, creating my own unique versions of these products by just tweaking them around slightly. But what I thought was the future at this point was creating truly innovative products, products that were patent protected. And my idea behind this was literally no one can copy your product for up to 20 years after it is patent protected. And the great thing about this is you can sell it literally anywhere without thinking whether someone's going to come along and copy it. If someone comes along and copy it, it's patent protected by law, so you can easily stop them from selling your product. And this was my whole idea behind it. I had a good few product ideas that I wanted to develop into actual products and start selling them. And in a moment, I'm just going to explain to you what one of them products was. It's a product that I actually got prototypes made of and spent so much time literally creating this product to simply end up with just prototypes and no real substance to it. And that was really frustrating. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that to you and let you know so that you can avoid this happening to you in the future. Okay, so one of the products that I had made, had a prototype made of it, had invested a lot of time and money into, was an interactive whiteboard. So the easiest way to explain it to you is it's a whiteboard just like your basic whiteboard, but it has a screen like a TV screen, and yeah, it has just a lot of additional functions rather than a whiteboard. You can get even apps integrated into it, and the main function of it, the main aim behind it was that you could write on it and have an app on your phone, and anything you'd write on the whiteboard would get saved onto the app on the phone. So you could save it like a document on your phone, whatever was written on the whiteboard. And the main aim behind it was that it was aimed towards companies, bigger companies that would have meetings, be writing on the whiteboard, and everyone at the meeting sees what's on the whiteboard but goes away, forgets what's on the whiteboard, and just doesn't have a kind of clear path of what they need to be doing. Whereas everything that's written on the whiteboard, if it's saved in the app, they can be sent back to different slides in the app, can look through it and clearly see what was brought up in the meeting, what was on the product design. Again, because with whiteboards, it's very easy. I do all my product designs on the whiteboard first just to see it out in front of me. But having that saved on your phone just saves you a lot of time and effort, especially in a more corporate environment. And even for sports teams, like sports teams doing tactics, anything like that, to have the ability to draw something out on the board and have all of the players on the team having the app on the phone and can flick through the different slides, can flick through what was covered in the meeting before whatever match they have coming up or things like that. That's where the big aim was behind it, was that it would just give another level of accountability. And yeah, that was the big aim behind the brand that I was creating. But unfortunately, it never got off. I got the product made, got the prototype made, but it just wasn't truly innovative. This product had already existed, although I had a lot of different additional functions that I was adding to it, it still wasn't truly innovative. So yeah, just recently found out that this was highly unlikely to ever become a patented idea. And with that, I kind of gave up on that idea for now, because for the simple reason it just wasn't worth investing in anymore because it costs a lot per unit to get this product made, and I just wasn't willing to invest any more into it without knowing that it could be protected, because there was no point investing an awful lot of money into this product and then launching it on Amazon and having someone come along and rip off this exact idea. And without it being patent protected, that could easily happen. So with this product, with its high price point, I just couldn't do that. So that's why I abandoned this product. So although I continue to work on other products that are truly innovative, or that I consider truly innovative and hoping to get patent protected, it's not a guaranteed formula. And this is the main point that I want to get across to you. Creating truly innovative products is very difficult. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money, and there's no guarantees for success. So although your concept, your idea might be amazing, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to protect it. And that's a big issue, especially if you're starting out. You don't want to go into that product as your first product. And this is something that I worked out for myself after years of experience actually selling stuff online. I had the money to invest, to get started, but I still wasn't able to get this product to market the way I wanted to get it to market. So instead, I've decided to start this brand a lot smaller. I've decided to go with a product that has a lot less of a cost of manufacturing, and that's just going to be a lot simpler to launch the brand, because again, the concept, the idea behind it might be a great idea, but it's starting at the smallest step. And this is what I didn't do with this brand. I started at the big step. Although I had created little steps in the past, I'd learned a lot from selling products online for many years, I still realized that this, as a new brand, I should start at a lot smaller of a step, and that is what I plan to do. So I've literally just created a Seller Central account for this new brand of products, and I will be launching this new brand of products to you very soon. I'm going to be explaining to you a lot more about the brand in the future, a lot more about the products, a lot more about future products for this brand. But yeah, I just wanted to shoot this video for you first, just to explain that you should really start at a smaller step, not to try and jump in to a big step first. No matter what brand it is you're creating, no matter how much experience you have, when you're starting a new brand, it's starting at the smallest step first. What can you do to start getting your brand out there? What can you do to start acquiring customers for your brand? What can you do to start delivering on the mission that you set for yourself? And again, it doesn't have to be the biggest step first. It should actually be a smaller step, which is an easier stepping stone to move you closer to the bigger step. Because again, this is a product, or a similar type of product, that I can do in the future, but it's just definitely not the right product for me at this time. And the worst thing is that when you spend so much time and effort and a bit of money on a product, you really want to commit to it. But being able to take a step back and just kind of pausing it for a moment and saying I'll start with something smaller is something that would hopefully work out for me. You'll see it here on this channel, because again, I'm going to be documenting this brand to you here on this channel and explaining to you a lot more behind this brand. But yeah, just said that I'd shoot this video. Hopefully some of you will get some insight out of it. And what I'll do is I'll link up the video that I shot 2 years ago explaining about the future of private label and kind of a bit of background about this brand and where I came up with this idea and started actually trying to produce truly innovative products. So if you want to check out that video, I'll link it up down in the description below. You can go down there and click on it and see the video. It's funny looking back on videos that were shot in the past and seeing what worked out from it, what didn't work out from it. So yeah, you might want to see that one. Hope that you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, on the next video or one of the next videos, I will be bringing to you my first product for this new brand. So if you want to see that, see when I launch this brand, and yeah, just all the explanation behind this brand, I'll be bringing all of that to you shortly. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hope that you have enjoyed this video. Look forward to speaking to you on the next one.